And hello, it is Wednesday. And well, this isn't a story. This is more useful information before we start our class. So, if you ever have a stomach ache that's kind of coming or going, the ginger thing that I've talked about a lot on these classes is doable, but a really great cure for a stomach ache is anise tea. So you can buy just the bottle of this and then put it in one of these little dealies and stick it in a cup of hot water, and you are good. So that is my useful information for today. It is called, some people call it anise, but it's anise tea. And Gretchen, I'm going to give you the ability to put your video on if you want to. I know that you normally don't do it till the end, but it's there. And well, that was it. Anise tea, great if you got a bellyache. There's a company called Yogi Teas, which is the Kundalini people left over after Yogi Bhajan passed away. They have a tea called Stomach Ease, which is really great, which has anise in it with also licorice. So let's stay seated, and I'm going to scoot back, and as however you can comfortably, let's cross the legs in a nice, real simple way. Let's just take a couple breaths. Let's do the breathing in and out through the nose. As always, we can hold the core a little bit straight, tight, but we're going to do the breathing with the hands today also. So we're going to breathe in as we reach up. We're going to breathe out, bringing the hands down. We're going to breathe in and reach up. We're going to breathe out, bringing the hands down. And we're going to keep doing this, breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, hands down. Breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, hands down. Let's do a few more on our own. Let's stay up for a second, hold the breath in. And then on the out breath, put the right hand on the outside of the left knee, put the left hand gently behind you. We're going to look back, lengthen up the tail to the crown of the head. Continue that breathing, even when we're not moving, even when we're staying still, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. You could restrict the larynx, the throat a little bit if you like. And then all the way over to the other side, please. Sitting up tall, gently looking back so the twist is in the torso, not the head. Good. Back to center. Right hand down. A little bit out from the hip, fingers pointing away. Left palm faces the ceiling and then up and over. I like this one a lot, but keep the right arm straight and lengthen as you look up along the elbow to the ceiling. All right, and let's switch the hands and then, right arm up and over, palm facing. So really both the hands are kind of almost stacked on top of each other, but apart, of course. And breathing here, looking up along the elbow. If it doesn't bother your neck, you could look forward also. Excellent. From here back to center, we're going to stand. I'm going to go a little further back so you can see me. Feet will be about the distance of, say, your hips or shoulders. Hold the core a little tight, hands down. You could shake them a little bit. And then we're going to go side to side. Letting the hands, shoulders, and arms be super loose. Breathing and holding the core as we twist. We'll do most of the twisting in the upper part of the body when we're swinging like this. Good, so pick a side and you'll put, well, I'm gonna put the right hand on the left hip. You could do the opposite, but come all the way around with the other hand, up tall, and then we're twisting again. And then let's swing a little bit more. And all the way over to the other side, whatever the opposite is. And again, as always in the twist, the head gently looks back. The head is not twisting, we're not twisting the neck, we're twisting the torso. Very nice, back to center, step one foot over the other. We'll do them both, so it doesn't matter which one. And then if you want to climb down the legs, if you feel like you're sensitive in the back, otherwise, just drop the body, let everything drop to the fingers, to the top of the head. If you want to activate the shoulder joint, you can circle in the arms if your hands are not all the way down. We're still breathing, of course. All right, so let's just switch the feet over to the other side. And you could circle or you could pendulum. Or you could just stay still, letting everything drop, letting the spine get long to the top of the head. Good, back to center, let's stand. We're gonna bring the feet together and this will be our returning over and over stance. So big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. I like to turn the thumbs out. I've been doing that the last several years. I did it for a long time, palms in, it's up to you. Thumbs out is nicer on the shoulders. We're gonna breathe in as we reach up and look up. We're gonna breathe out as we forward fold, fingers low again, either on the ground or on the shins. We're gonna look up, flat back. Forward fold on the out breath, all the way up to the sky again. We're coming down through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold, fingers low. And we look up. And we forward fold. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold, fingers low. Look up, flat back. Forward fold again, all the way back up, reaching out and up, down through the heart center, breath in on the way back up, breath out on the forward fold, fingers low, we look up, forward fold again, all the way back up, reaching up to the sky, down through the heart center, breath in, back up, breath out, forward fold, fingers low. We're gonna look up, flat back, and we're gonna step back to the top of push-up, shoulders over wrist, middle finger straight forward. We're tightening the core and the legs. We're gonna maintain that tight core and legs until we do up dog. So we're gonna lower down, roll forward, up dog, legs tight, looking third eye, and then down dog, tucking the toes. Looking at the navel, we'll bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards down, a little bit back and forth, breathing. All right, walk or jump to the top of the mat, feet together, fingers low, legs straight. We look up, flat back. We forward fold. Let's come all the way up again, reaching out and up, down through the heart center. Breath in all the way back up. Breath out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flat back. We step back again, top of push-up. We lower down. up dog, legs tight, and down dog. Good, breathe here if you like, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, just staying still, breathing and looking at the navel with the middle finger straight forward. Feet 2 fists apart. Couple more. Excellent. Walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up before we fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center. Breath in all the way back up. Breath out, forward folding, fingers low. And we look up. Yes, please step back again, top of push-up. Lower down, up dog, legs tight, and down dog. Very nice. We're looking at the navel, breathing in the nose. We'll stay here a little longer. Hands the distance of the shoulders. All right, step, hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Let's intertwine all but the pointing fingers, and we're gonna come straight up to the sky. We're gonna lengthen up, look up, and then we're gonna arch back a little bit. Good, let's bring the arms right back down at the sides. And we're gonna do the B section. So let's sit in chair. Knees together, big toes together, ankles apart. Good, touch the ceiling, straight everything and forward fold again. We look up, flat back. We're stepping back, top of push-up, lower and drop. Up dog, legs tight, and down dog. Right side, please, warrior one. Right foot steps, left foot turns out. Knee over ankle, front foot straight forward, back foot 45 or less degrees, pointing a little up or just straight out. I'm going to reach the left arm forward, rotating the chest to the front of the mat, pushing into the outside edge of the back foot. Very nice. Touch the ceiling and then hands back down again, stepping back, lower down, up dog, down dog, and left side stepping, right foot turns out, knee over ankle, same stuff, back foot, about 45 degrees, 90 is okay too. Reach the right arm forward, push into the outside edge of that back foot. And touch the ceiling, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Remember, you're welcome to rest. We're going to breathe here a few breaths. All right, step, hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, arms down. We'll do a few more of these. Sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward fold, and fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, rolling forward, third eye, down dog, right side again, warrior one, left foot turns out, back up. This time, hands in prayer, above the head, looking up and lengthening up. Great, hands back down again, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, and left foot stepping, right foot turns out, back up, hands in prayer above the head, up to the moon, looking up, lengthening up. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog, and we breathe here, remembering we always can rest. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, Feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, arms down, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do another one almost just like that. Sit in chair. Great. Up, over, forward, folding. We look up. We step back again, top of push-up, lower and drop. Up dog, legs tight. Down dog, pulling up and back. Right foot, warrior one. Left foot turns out, back up. Hands in prayer again above the head. Looking up, lengthening up. Maybe arching back. Excellent. Hands back down. Step back. Lower down. Up dog. And down dog. And left foot stepping. Same. Hands in prayer up to the ceiling. Lengthening up. Maybe arching back. Great. Hands back down. Step back. Lower down. Up dog. And down dog. And nice. We're going to breathe here. All righty. Step, hop, top of the mat. We look up. Forward fold. Feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, arms down. We're going to do this last one here with warrior two. Sit in chair. Good. Up, over, again, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, stepping back again, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, third eye, down dog, right side warrior two, right foot steps. We want to be heel to heel aligned. That's why we step a little outside the center line. Knees still over ankle, a little less is okay, but not more. Arms out over the ankles. Holding the core, dropping the shoulders, looking at the right middle finger, breathing. Let's turn the right hand so the palm faces the ceiling. Left hand, just the fingertips on the back leg. And we're going to arch back, looking up along the elbow to the ceiling, just for a moment. Excellent. Hands back down. Step back again. Lower and drop. Up dog. Down dog. Left side warrior two, please. Right foot turns out. Arms out over the legs. Over the heels, looking at the left middle finger, breathing. Dropping shoulders, holding core. Left palm faces the ceiling, right fingertips on the back leg, arching back for a moment. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog, and great, we're gonna breathe here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair. Let's twist it tonight. Right elbow outside of left leg. Don't let the hip jump out. Keep the tail pointed straight back. Hands in prayer, pull in towards the chest, turning the fingers up to the face. You can look at the floor. You can look at the ceiling. We're going to breathe. Forward fold for a moment, just as a rest. And then let's sit in chair again. And we're going to do the other side. Left elbow outside, hands in prayer, pull in, fingers towards the face. Keep the tail pointing straight back and the top of the head straight forward. Just like the line between the feet. Great, let's forward fold. Take the feet apart about the distance of your hips or shoulders again. You could have prayer or elbows, and we're just gonna hang. You could bounce if you want. If you bounce, I would sneeze the breath out every time the body drops down. Otherwise, just hanging. On an in-breath, let's touch the ceiling. On an out-breath, all the way down, we're bringing the peace fingers, scissors, index and middles, underneath the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, big toes push down, elbows pull out and away, top of the head reaches down, breathing in the nose. On an in-breath, touch the ceiling. On an out-breath, each hand under each foot from the front so the toes touch the crease in the wrist. It's okay if the legs are bent. We breathe here. All right, let's stand on an in-breath if possible. We're going to return the feet back together. We're going to turn the thumbs out maybe, and we're just going to take a couple breaths here. All right, standing series. Let's sit in chair. Good. Up, over, again, forward folding. We look up, flat back. We're stepping back, top of push-up. Lower down, drop down. Up dog, legs tight, and down dog. Right side warrior two again, right foot steps. Arms out again, knee over ankle. Breathing, looking at the fingers in front of us. Let's straighten that leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit and then triangle, right hand down, left arm up. Looking up if possible. If not, you look at the foot. You want to be stacked over the leg. You could also just have palms facing out so you're not shoving onto the leg. And we'll breathe here. Let's place both hands on the shin for a moment. I'm going to shorten the stance a couple of inches. We're going to grip the mat with the big toe in the front. We're going to reach the right arm up. You could take the back of the left hand outside of the leg. Lengthen the tail to the crown of your head. Breathe. Excellent. Hands back down. Step back again. Lower and drop. Up dog. Down dog. And left side, warrior two. Back up. We'll give it a couple of breaths here. My mat's shifting. All right, straighten the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit, triangle now on the left. So either left hand on the shin, reaching up, looking up, palms facing out, or looking down to make sure that your torso is stacked directly over the leg. We breathe. Very nice. Both hands on the shin. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches. And then right hand stays down. Grip the mat in the front with the big toe. Left arm up or back of the hand outside of the leg. Breathing here. Excellent. Hands back down. Step back again, please. We lower down. Up dog, legs tight. And down dog. Very nice. Staying right here. Resting if you like. All right. Step, hop, walk, top of the mat. We look up. Before we fold. Feet and knees sitting in chair. Standing, arms down, shoulders back. Okay. Let's continue. Sit in chair again. up over into the forward fold, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, down dog. Warrior two again on the right foot steps, back up with the arms out over the legs. We're going to do extended side angle by taking the center of the right forearm, placing it on the knee, left arm up and over. You could stay here. You could put the right hand on the ground if you prefer. Let's breathe. Good. Back to warrior two. Little bit of a repeat, but slightly different. Right palm faces the sky. This time, left hand comes around the back, grabbing your shirt, your pocket, or your leg. Pull the core against the arm, then arch back. All right, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog. Left side, please, stepping right foot turns out, back up, warrior two on the left. We'll give it a couple of breaths here. And forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. Back up to warrior two. Left palm faces the sky, right hand around the back. You grab the shirt, the pocket of the leg, pull the core against the arm, keep the knee over the ankle, and we arch back. Palm is facing the foot in the back and the floor. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog. So I'm gonna step my right foot and we're gonna come up into horse. So toes are splayed out, knees are opening, and we're pushing the walls out tonight. We're gonna breathe here. All right, straight the legs, turn the feet to run straight forward. We're gonna reach straight up, and then on an out breath, straight down, hands directly under the shoulders. So you can just have fingertips down, let the head drop. You can take the feet further apart if it's real hard. You can put the palms down. If it's real easy, maybe a little closer together with the feet. And we're gonna breathe here in this forward fold. On an in-breath, touch the sky. On an out-breath, sweep the hands behind the back, intertwine the fingers. If your upper back is holding tension, push the palms together. If not, you're welcome to have them a little bit apart, but keep the fingers interlaced. And if you have not already, we're forward folding once again. In breath, back up, touch the ceiling. Out breath, back down. We're gonna grab either the shins, the ankles, or again, the peace fingers, grabbing the big toes, elbows pulling out and away, top of the head reaching down. Excellent. Both hands over to the right. We're going to grab the shin, rotate the left shoulder down, under, and through. And then over to the other side. So right shoulder down, under, and through on this side. All right, let's stand, and you can step the feet out. And we're going to do standing on the left foot. We're going to do a warrior three. You can bring the hands to the heart. A lot of different things to do with the hands. You can bring them out. You can Superman free fall. I'm going to do them to the heart. I'm going to lift the right foot off the ground. So maybe just a little bit. Maybe until the body is parallel to the earth, or as close as the body's going to let you do that. We're trying to keep the standing legs straight. It's not always easy, so do the best you can. We'll take a couple more breaths here. And then left hand down, right arm up, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathing. And switching the hands for Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana. The hip does drop on that. Good, and then stand again. Maybe step it out a little bit. And we are going to stand now on the right foot, hands of the heart, or whatever version you want to do with the hands for warrior three. Left foot is now lifting. And we stay here. Breathing. And right hand down, left arm up, Ardha Chandrasana. Switching the hands if you like. And yes, that left hip drops down. Woo! All right, stand again. Step it out. Let's do what I consider a more reasonable pose. Left foot standing, we're going to do tree. Right foot, you can grab the ankle and lock it. And if it doesn't lock, put it out in front, which is interesting. Out in front, you can push it against the leg, opening up through here, and it stretches through the side of the leg right here. So your choice. You could also bring arms up. We're going to breathe a little bit. All right, let that down, step it out. Let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to lift the left. Then hands to the heart again or up. And again, you could put the leg in front if you prefer. I do it like that sometimes. All right, let that down, step it out. So standing on the left foot, we're going to lift the right leg up. The left hand is going to grab the right knee, other hand on the hip. You could stay right here. You could reach back. You could look back. You could take the peace fingers, grabbing the big toe, and extend the leg out. Stand up tall no matter what you choose to do. And of course, we're going to breathe. All right, let that down, step it out. Standing on the right, we lift the left. Right hand grabs the knee, other hand on the hip. You can stay here. Reach back, look back, extend the leg. Excellent. Let it down. Feet a bit apart. Let's squat. Loud ankles. Once squatting, bring the hands together, pushing the elbows against the leg, lengthen up the back. We'll take a couple of breaths here. If you want to do headstand or crow, you're welcome to. We're going to do a couple of hands and knees poses in a moment. But for now, breathe. All right. We start with the cat and the cow. Knees are 2 fists apart. Hips over the knees. Shoulders above the wrist, middle finger forward. We let the belly drop down, looking up, third eye. That is the in-breath. The out-breath is the arching of the back, looking at the legs. And we're moving. And back to center. We look over the right shoulder and see the tail. And then over the left shoulder. Good. Back to center. We're going to step the right foot top of the mat. And you can step it a little more forward if you like. And we're going to reach straight up. We're going to do 2 of these today. Just breathe and let the hips hang down for a moment. We start with the twist. We take the left elbow outside of the leg, hands in prayer, pull in, turn the fingers to the face. You could stay here. You can roll back on the ball of the left foot if you like. And hands back down, back to hands and knees. We're stepping the left foot top of the mat, arms up, big funnel. You can step that left foot further forward if you like. And right elbow outside of left leg. Don't let the leg get moved. Hands in prayer, pull in towards the chest, fingers up to the face. We'll stay here. Those of you that want to get on the straight back leg can lift the knee if you like. We're going to breathe. Good. Hands down again, stepping back again. Right foot top of the mat. Arms straight up Superman style. We'll take a couple breaths here. Let the hips hang again. And then let's come right down on the inside today. Right hand right inside of the right foot. Left hand down under the shoulder. Keep the right leg pulling against the arm. Even if you walk the hands forward and try to put the elbows down, keep that leg pulling against your body. If possible, we'll breathe here. All right, step that leg back. Left leg top of the mat. Again, arms are straight up. And down on the inside. By the way, I like looking at the mat. Then we're going to breathe here. All right, step the knees back again. One more. Turn the right hand so the palm, so the fingers face the left hand. and then kind of nail that hand in place a little bit. We're going to take the left hand and feed it through and lay down on the left shoulder and the side of your face. We could push this right hand against the mat, inducing a deeper twist. You can also bring it up and grab the leg. That's more a shoulder deal. I like the hand pushing against the mat. For me, find your space and breathe. Good. Back up. Let's switch it again. Left hand turns in. Right arm feeds through, laying down on the side, pushing the hand on the mat or coming up if you like. Knees are still under the hips. Good. Back to center. Both hands, fingers pointing forward. We're going to step back to vinyasa so we can get to pigeon. So we step back, tight core, tight legs. We're going to lower down, up dog, and down dog. We're going to hold the right leg up just for a couple of breaths. We're going to bend the right leg, opening up the hip, keeping the right armpit down, and then throw your shin top of the mat. Scooch the left leg a little back, look at the ceiling, and then you'll see the knee is going to be outside the ribs. We put hands down, or forearms down, head down, lengthening out if you like. The foot, if it's easy for you, the foot can come more forward till your shin is squaring up to the front of the mat. Let's please breathe here. All right, again, hands down. We're stepping back, top of push-up. You could shake the leg if you like. We're lowering down, up dog, third eye, down dog, and then left leg up. Bend that leg if you like, pointing the knee up, keep the armpit down. And throw that shin top of the mat, scooch the right leg back, looking up, hands down, forearms down. Foot as forward as you want until the shin is square to the mat again. And we breathe here. All righty, one more push-up. Hands top of the mat. We step back again. We're going to lower down, up dog, and down dog. And excellent. Let's sit with the legs straight out in front. Same with the feet, big toes together, ankles apart. It's not as important here, but I think it's good all the way up. It changes the hips, how the hips feel when the ankles are apart. We're going to breathe in and reach up. We're going to breathe out and fold down, and then back up, breathing in. And over and over, every out breath, we are downward folding. Good. Touch the ceiling, in breath. and then bring the arms down. Let's bring the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. I think we might have not done this on Monday. I cannot remember. Left hand grabs the small toes right on top. Feel your back against the wall, and we're going to butterfly. Yeah, we do. I'm having a sense memory. We'll just stay here a little bit because I want to get another pose in here. Good. Let's forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, folding your heart towards the feet, preferably for me. Pushing the elbows against the legs, and we're going to breathe. Good. Back up. We're going to take the right heel and put it underneath the left hip. So you'll see that the foot's still pointing out to the side and just the heel's a little bit underneath the hip. We're going to take the left leg and put it outside of the knee here on the other side. For some of us, that'll be all we want to do tonight. For others, if you want, right hand grabs the shoelace on the left foot and we pull it back. You can also put the hands down and move a little forward with the feet staying in place. It brings the knees together, at least for me. You can push the knees down. You can reach the right arm up, down the back, grabbing the elbow. Head pushes against the arm, breathing in the nose. All right, unwind it. Let's do the other side. So left heel goes under the right hip just a little bit with the toes splaying out and away. The knee is pointing straight forward on that leg, and then the right foot comes to the outside. This one's a little harder for me this side. I'm going to grab the shoelaces, pull that knee back, and then I'm going to put the hands on the mat, but the feet stay down, and I jump a little forward. That puts the knees in place for me. Left arm up, down the back. We grab the elbow, head pushes against the arm, breathing in the nose. Good. Let's unwind it. Let's put the legs out in front of us and shake them around a little bit. We're going to do Marichasana C. We're going to bend the right leg with the foot flat, hug it in. Left arm's going to grab that leg. Right hand is going 6 inches behind the tail. That arm stays straight. The foot in the front is pointing to the ceiling. We're going to pull the shoulder back and gently look back. You could also bring the elbow outside if you like and extend that arm through. Let's breathe. And other side, switching right leg out, left sole in. Opposite arm grabs opposite leg, so right is grabbing left, and we sit up tall. Elbow outside if you like, gently looking back. We're twisting in the torso. Great. Back to center, both legs bent. We're going to do our core work. So with the legs bent, arms under the legs, roll back onto the tail. You could stay right here. You could let go, pulling the shoulders back with the arms parallel to the earth. You could straighten the legs, hands in prayer, third eye or the toes. Keep the shoulders back, breathing in the nose. It's 1 of 5. Good. Cross the legs, sit up really tall. Keep the shoulders down at the top of the head up. And onto the tail again, 2 of 5, breathing. We're looking at the toes, even if they're up, even if they're down. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Number 3, up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 4, up again. Cross the legs, sitting up tall again. Very nice. Last one. Breathing, looking at the toes, shoulders back. Good. Let's roll back. We're not going to cross the legs. We want the legs just right next to each other. We're going to grab the shins with our forearms and bring the nose up to the knees so that the lower back lifts off the mat a little bit, the hips especially. Good. And then feet down flat. Longest finger almost touches the heel. That's how far out they should be, not quite touching. Knees are 2 fists apart. We're going to lift the hips. If you want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana, that's fine. The rest of us are doing bridge. Tuck one shoulder, then the other. Intertwine the fingers, push the arms down on the mat. Breathing, looking up. Good. Back down. We're going to go upside down. You're welcome to lay against the wall with your feet up the wall or up on your couch. Otherwise, we're going to do a plow and then shoulder stand. So plow first, kicking the feet up and over the head, legs in the direction of straight, hands either on the back or fingers interlaced with the arms down. We breathe here. And if your hands are not on the back, place them there now. Lift the feet straight up to the ceiling. The weight is in the shoulders and the elbows, light as possible in the head, looking at the toes again, breathing. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, reach back and roll into dead bug. In dead bug, the knees are in the armpits, soles of the feet facing the ceiling. You can stay still or rock around. Good. Knees into the chest again. Imagine you have pencils pointing up at the ceiling on the knees. We're going to draw a circle on the ceiling, rocking the lower back into the mat. One direction at first. And then the opposite direction, please. Good. Back to center. Let's bring the arms out like a T. We're going to take a breath in as we breathe out. Let the knees fall to the right as we look to the left. Right hand, we're going to put on the legs if you like. It's a good measuring. Your arm should be straight. You should be able to touch the knee. And then you could have the arms out or you could hold the knee down. We're looking to the left hand. We're breathing. And back up and then over to the other side. Left hand holds the knees down, looking to the right hand, or just arms out if the knees fall down easy. Good. Back to center. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And then we're going to lay down, feet a little apart, hands a little away from the body. Let the shoulders drop, let the fingers drop, let the feet drop, let the stomach drop. Let the breath return to normal and just let everything. And we're going to stay here about 2 minutes, just totally relaxing. All right, let's move the fingers and toes a little bit. And we can rotate at the wrists and the ankles. We're going to stretch the hands way over the top of the head, lengthening as long as you can from the fingers to the toes. We're going to hold the core down. Good, and then bring the knees into the chest. And rock yourself up to a seated position, however you can sit comfortably. When sitting, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together a bit. And then up like a big funnel. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. If possible, we'll breathe in more through the mouth and even more. We're going to hold the breath. We're going to hold the core. We're going to hold tight legs, tight floor, and then let everything out. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. And just let me do my sign out here. It is DanielOberberger.com. And you can find my Venmo and PayPal there for donations for this class. We do this every Monday and Wednesday. And thank you, Terry. And that is it. If anyone wants me to open their camera, I'll try to open a couple of you since I know that you normally do it.